Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Morning decisions. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
Visible puts the ultimate wireless hack in the palm of your hand. With unlimited 5G wireless data and hotspot designed to keep you connected, powered by Verizon's 5G network. And no contract holding you back. Plans start at $25 a month, or get the premium Visible Plus Pro plan and save $10 on your first month when you use promo code HACK. Make the switch at Visible.com. Terms apply. See Visible.com for details.
The players have spoken. Jalen Hurts is the 56th best player in the NFL. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, jointly produced by the Eagles Pinpool Podcast Network and the STT Sports Network over on YouTube. Guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, do what you got to do, and interact with the live shows on the STT Sports Network. Would greatly appreciate it. We're ramping up the training camp. The start of training camp is July 28th, less than a week away. The first practice, July 29th, less than a week away. And the NFL, NFL.com, is in the midst of unveiling their top 100 players for 2026. This is a list that's done every year. This is a list that is voted on by the players, okay? And it's very key. And Lamar and Jalen Hurts, his name was just released on Wednesday, where it fell on the list. It is massively down from where he has been in years past, but he was ranked 56th on the NFL top 100 list. Just for, sake of argument, last year he was 19th on the list, 2024 15th on the list, and all the way back in 2023, coming off of his first Super Bowl appearance, he was number 3 on the list, right? And he's been between second and sixth ranked quarterback in the league on the list. Now, being 56 on the list, it's one thing. Where it ranks amongst the rest of the quarterbacks, time will tell. But there were some pretty significant names ranked lower on the list than Jalen Hurts. Bo Nix, Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence. Hell, even Lamar Jackson was further down the list than Jalen Hurts. So that's pretty good. We know now, based off of who's been released and not released, I'm assuming Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes will be ahead of him. But Justin Herbert, maybe Dak Prescott, Drake May, they'll all be ranked ahead of Jalen Hurts, and some deserve it, some do not. But when I'm watching the video, and the Eagles and the NFL put together a video clip for Jalen Hurts, right, and what makes him so special, and I've got to wonder why. Why can't we get past the part of the flashy stats are not important? We've seen a lot of people comparing Jalen Hurts to Troy Aikman and the Eagles to the Cowboys of the Aikman era, because they had Irving and Emmitt Smith, a great offensive line and defense. We had A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, a great offensive line, elite defense, and whatnot. But I'm also, I saw a video circulating the other day of Terry Bradshaw. And Terry Bradshaw talking about his time, obviously, Hall of Fame quarterback, multi-time Super Bowl winner, Terry Bradshaw, talking about his time. And he says he wishes he was more selfish to get more stats, right? To solidify himself statistically among the greats of all time. But he said in that thing, this is very Jalen Hurts-ish, keeping the main thing, rent is due every day, whatever, that he was hired to do a job. He was hired to be the quarterback of the Steelers and win football games. So he did whatever was necessary to lead his team to victory, even if it meant putting his ego and his statistics aside. And there's a lot of rabbit holes we can go down, the fantasy aspect of things, the gambling aspect of things, on why we judge quarterbacks differently. Because back in the day, no one was complaining about Terry Bradshaw or Troy Aikman not putting up huge stats, right? But now in the fantasy football era, we do that, right? And Jalen Hurts has done that now, succeeded now in so many different ways. Having a quarterback or a running back rush only for the 9th time in NFL history for over 2,000 yards. Yeah, obviously, huge part of the success of the Eagles Super Bowl in 24 was that. But in 2022, he had A.J. Brown receive almost 1,500 yards, arguably the greatest single-season wide receiver season in Eagles history. So Jalen Hurts' success has not always come just on the tush push or because of the offensive line or whatnot. He wins in multiple ways. He is regarded as one of the best deep throwers in football. We know the numbers, right? 62 wins since he took over in 2021. Third most in the NFL among quarterbacks, right? We know his record against Patrick Mahomes and Josh, all the winning quarterbacks, right? We know that. But in that video from NFL.com, it's not just his speed, and as they're talking about sneaky speed a lot, it's not just the deep ball. And multiple people use the word elite talent when talking about Jalen Hurts. The media doesn't, the fan bases don't, but the players, they talk about him as an elite talent. But it's his ability to lead that makes him stand out so much. And it's his ability to adapt. And there's going to be another episode of Eagles Checkdown with Nick Sirianni and talking about his ability to adapt. Jalen Hurts' ability to adapt every game. And it's funny, right before watching this video, I was just perusing Twitter looking for a specific stat. And Jalen Hurts is, from a couple years ago in Washington when the stadium wall collapsed and the fans fell on top of him. And he just stayed so calm and collected and helped fans up and whatnot. And it's such a minute little detail in his history. But just goes to show how he never gets rattled, right? And all these things that we're talking about when it comes to Jalen Hurts is what makes him so special. That calm demeanor mixed with Nick Sirianni's energy and passion is the perfect storm, right? It's the perfect duo. It's the perfect complement. And I know there's going to be people that say Jalen Hurts has got to prove himself to get his next contract. Jalen Hurts has got to do X, Y, and Z if he wants to be the Eagles' long-term quarterback. But honestly, as long as he keeps winning, the Eagles are never going to move on from him. As long as the Eagles keep being one of the favorites for the NFC to represent in the Super Bowl, they're not going to move on from it. As long as Jeffrey Lurie, the real king of the castle, continues to think highly of him, he is not going to go anywhere. And honestly, I have nothing to say that would give you that would lean towards the argument that he shouldn't be the guy. Now, a contract extension should happen. A contract extension could happen at some point. He's only got $22 million in guarantees after this year. Who knows? But Jalen Hurts, he lets his team worry about that. His management team, his agents, right? Jalen Hurts, he keeps the main thing the main thing. And the main thing is winning football games. And that's what Jalen Hurts does best. Number 56 on the list. Too high? Too low? What do you think? Everybody have a great day. Go Birds! And bubbles up.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his Perfect Bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
AI is moving fast across the enterprise. But without visibility, it's just chaos. Different tools, different models, different teams using AI in completely different ways. ServiceNow turns that chaos into control. With the AI Control Tower, you see all your AI across the business in one place. What it's doing, what it's done, and what it's about to do. So you stay in control. To put AI to work for people, visit ServiceNow.com.